No.
All I'm trying to say is Bush did 9/11.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. I can't
You just gotta do it, fool.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and the flag of the United States.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was fucked up. Welcome to Drawin Bullshit, episode 8, the show where really fast editing hides a lack of charisma overall. I'm here with Jake, Austin, Micheal, Frankie, and me. Do you want to just like move your arms around a little bit so I have something to like motion track? Woo! There we go.
You get the
I just gave you like 7 of my hand gestures. So.
Okay, so since it's the 4th of July episode, which probably won't actually air on the 4th of July, I don't know. I'm not giving myself a lot of time to edit this, but I'll see if I can do it. But we're doing 5 people. I'm sure you noticed. This time I'm just a host. I'm not actually participating, which is good.
About time.
Okay, so the prompt this time is a little complicated, but we struggled to theme it around the 4th of July. So, we have a list here of the presidents, 1 through... How many presidents are there? 45?
Can I start it off with all 50 states in alphabetical order?
Just say
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona,
Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana, that's a state. It's two packets here. This one's all the presidents, this one's all the states. It also has the animals from that state listed next to it. So, New Jersey's animal is a horse. Georgia's animal is a white-tailed deer.
Jersey's just straight horse.
Yeah, they're just horse. So many of these have the white-tailed deer as their animal that I had to, instead of looking at the state mammal, I would look at the state reptile or the state insect.
Okay.
Okay. So we draw 2 numbers, and you combine them together. You combine whatever animal you got with whatever president you got.
Alright, let's do this.
I can do blood. You want me to do blood?
I can do 209, bro.
That's really good. Alright, so to determine teams, I don't really know how we're going to do that. Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
Same as the beer pong thing?
Yeah, same as beer pong. Basically, first 2 people to get the same thing are a team.
Alright,
Ready?
Wait, there's a rock, paper, scissors.
On rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Me and Jake.
We already did it.
Wait, he didn't
First
even put
try.
it
That never happens.
He didn't do it.
It's a rock. It's
Alright, fine, whatever. So now you
we're
got
on a
3
team and we're playing them.
I'm drawing
me and
first.
I'm playing against
I'm the
Jacob.
opener.
Me and Michael get really competitive though.
That's We're all drinking American alcohols, right?
Crowns from Canada.
Yeah,
Is it really?
Toronto, baby.
Alright, well,
Cousins.
Canada's never like really fucked with us.
No, they're cool. They're actually like allies.
Let's talk in a Canadian accent.
That's not Canadian at all. So you guys are you're cool with just going first then, you two?
Yeah.
Just decide that?
I'm first. I'm the
Okay.
opener.
Yeah, so these 2 are going against each other, then these 2 go against each other, and then the winners go against each other.
Oh, I thought it was a fucking
so
you can lose.
Alright, well I'm still going first.
I'm gonna lose. Alright, let's do it. Oh wait, Jordan, my fiance, couldn't make it today. So she made a picture. She drew it on this. Basically it just says wish I could be here. I could call her right here.
That's really good.
The big penis. Big penis.
Look at my tactical glove for drawing.
Is that really a drawing glove?
Yeah, it's for just your
So your hand doesn't stick to the tactical.
just your serious artists, you know.
Is it ambidextrous?
No.
Amber-
It's like an archery glove.
Ambidextrous.
When you're drawing,
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Is that how you say it?
Dustious.
I'm Alpha Dirksis.
just draw 2 numbers and decide what it is, but don't tell anyone what it is, and then figure it out. Here, draw your 2 numbers.
96. Austin, I'm already gonna beat you.
Just because you have a good setup.
Yeah.
There's some weird shit. I intentionally left weird shit like this. Rich Mondana Cardinalis. It's just a cardinal. It's just like the red bird. But it just has this long-ass name for it. Eastern tiger swallowtail sounds way cooler than it is. Just a fucking butterfly. It's just a regular-ass butterfly.
Wait, it's a butterfly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want me to draw this fucking guy?
Is he just like the most bland default president
Just
possible?
fucking
They're all
stupid.
just white guys, like old white
Powdered wigs. Yeah.
Wake up.
I could just go through some of these discussion topics I have.
They just random?
Yeah, this is just, a lot of them are just random shit that I thought about. That's like only I would know, like Count Fangula's shelf guessing story. Like no one's gonna know what the fuck that is. Like I just wrote that down for me to remember.
Online usernames and screen names?
Yeah, like if you have a story behind your username, but none of us really have interesting usernames.
JizzPants95.
Is that yours?
That's the first email I had. Miss Gloria saw that shit. It was
JizzPants95.
my first email. Sam created it for my MySpace when I was allowed to have one because I broke my neck.
I'm recording. Let's go. Woo! I'm tired. Whew.
So I didn't have shit to do. So Sam had to make me a fucking email. And then Miss Gloria in leadership class saw that shit. She's like, "Jizz pants, nice." And I was like, "Oh."
She didn't care. She just gave
She
you
just
a
like
little,
said that shit, and she's like, "Okay."
a little judgy look.
Can we talk about how much money to change your name to a silly name?
Getting drunk before this was the worst fucking idea I ever had.
How much money would it take for you to legally change your name to Count Fangula? $15.
Count Fangula. I mean,
That's the Dracula from Beetleborgs. So your first name is
But
Count.
like, if you ever had a name tag or something, you could just like have your name as Fang, and it just sounds kind of like Asian. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah.
So it's fine. How many fucking topics did you put?
A lot. This is basically just my diary.
My diary.
Just whenever I
Travis'
think of
diary,
something
everyone.
weird. Do you think that those scanners on public toilets are secretly cameras and they're building a database of dick pics?
Scanners in public toilets?
Yeah, you know, like when you walk by, like when you walk away, it flushes
And
automatically.
auto flushes?
Yeah,
yeah.
There's like a camera in there, dude. It just
The
has
government needs like a picture of everyone's asshole.
just a database, so
Alright.
they can just bring up your dick.
Movies that have made you cry.
Wait, what are we?
We talked about this the other day. No, when Denzel Washington united a segregated town through high school football.
I wanted to tell the story of that old lady chasing us. Do you remember? Don't give the punchline away. We were walking. We all went. It was like me, Dubber, Owen, Clay, Frankie. Like a big group of us all went to like Burger King, and then we were walking back to my house or something like that. So we were just walking right by the high school.
Oh my god!
So
I was
remembered it.
pissed.
Don't say it. As we're walking, we look onto the side, and there's this like little old lady just standing in front of our house, and we just keep walking. Didn't really think much of it. And later we look back, and she's just fucking sprinting at us, chasing us. And everyone's just like, what the fuck? And Dubber starts hella laughing, and we're just sprinting, like, have no idea why this old lady is chasing us. And she's like gaining on us, like she's fucking fast. And everyone's looking back, just like screaming, laughing, and also just scared. And finally, she catches up to us, and we realize it was Frankie. He just fell back to tie his shoes. So he's trying to catch up to us.
I was
just
like, where are you
Frankie
guys
the whole
running
time.
from?
So we were all just sprinting away from him, hella scared of him for no reason.
I really like
Frankie was an old lady. That's what I got out of that.
We just thought, no, because they were both wearing white shirts. So we just looked back and saw a white shirt running at us and assumed it was the old lady. What were you gonna point out?
If you wanted to murder everyone in this room,
You gotta
how would
like
you
slow
do it
down on
step
the
by
topics,
step?
though. We gotta.
With a plunger.
This is a good one. This is one we could spend a lot of
I
time
want to
on.
murder
What a
everyone in this
plunger.
room.
Step-by-step process of murdering everyone in this room.
Oh,
Like from my seated position
Oh,
right
this
now.
is easy as fuck. This is not even a hard fucking.
From my seated position right now, and you guys don't
Don't
know
spill.
anything. I need more details. Do you guys know I'm trying to kill you?
Let's say you don't know.
This is kind of dark
So it's
for 4th of
secret.
July.
And I have to just
It's good.
premeditate it from my chair right now. What would I
Yeah,
do?
none of us know. You have to kill all of us.
And I just have to like premeditate
this-
that shit from my
But
Step
like,
by
are we
step.
trying to get away with it or no?
What do you mean, like stash
That's a good
the bodies
question, though,
after?
too.
No, like, are we trying to fucking like? It doesn't matter if you stash the bodies. Are we trying to like not get caught, or are we just trying to murder you? That's
And that-
fucking easy. 'cause I
Without
can
you guys
fucking-
knowing.
Anyone here
Because
can
that's a
murder all of
step-by-step
us
process
at
right
one
there.
time.
It's up to you. What do you think the most efficient way is? That's like the question is the question. Murder everyone in this room. What's your step-by-step
Oh,
process?
that's easy. Okay, murdering someone. Okay, that sounds.
Frank's
really
thought about it. He's doing.
No, but like if you just want to kill someone with nothing stopping you, like trafficking, they'll get 2 knives.
They're
stab
stopping
me,
you.
and
They'll
hit him in the
fuck
back
you
of the
up.
neck. we're fucked, and he has 2 knives, and you guys are in a fucking corner.
If Trav ran to the kitchen right now, got 2 knives, and I had no doubt in my mind that this person was trying to murder us, and all of you felt the same, we would destroy him.
Yeah,
There's
if
4
I
of
fucking
us.
knew Trav's coming back to kill us.
There's 4
But if
of
you just
us.
walked up behind me and Mike with a knife and just slit our throats, we're dead. Then it's you 2 without knives.
Me and Oz will
One
still
of
fuck
you
him
might
up.
get away, and then you have to fight
No, we'll
Trav
fuck
with
him
2
up.
knives.
We'll fuck him up. We'll still fuck him
It'd be
up.
1-on-1 in the end.
Why?
He fucking killed 3 of us no matter what.
Why is it a done deal? You don't know what kind of fucking
I'm not
animal
saying
I
it's a
am.
done deal, I'm saying
And then
one of
who
you
does he
is-
kill first, me or Austin?
Doesn't matter. Because
You
now
have
he
to
just
kill
goes
the
and
people
kills
who will
one
fuck
of
you
you.
up first.
He'll just go and start stabbing, frenzy stab, which is insane. And then you can either try to help, but then it's 1-on-1. So he kills us, frenzy stabs one of you, and the other one's either trying to fight off or run away.
Honestly, I would.
Oh, I'm not getting
So
stabbed,
it's a
dude.
one-on-one.
I'm a wild animal. Even if I get stabbed, I'm still moving.
What if I announced it to everyone then? What if I was just like,
I'm gonna fucking
knife
kill
on the
you.
table, and I'm just like, I'm gonna kill everyone right now.
I wouldn't
Well,
even.
then
go
that's
for the
fucked.
knife.
Like, you're just like, you just grab the that's like basic. You just grab the gun hand or the knife.
See, I feel like you can't predetermine anything because for all you know, one of us immediately gets lucky and just lands the
It's fight or
hardest
flight.
punch ever right to his jaw, and he just falls asleep.
You also don't know how
You know what I mean?
reacts. It's
Falls
fight or
asleep.
flight.
You ever see like those fights on the street where you think it's gonna be a big old thing, and then one of them just gets one right in the jaw, and the guy's just asleep, done. Because you never know, like the human body, I don't care how big of a man you are, if your jaw rattles, you might fall asleep. Like you're gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, 1v4 is very tough to do, definitely,
Yeah.
especially if everyone knows. But stealthily,
Stealthily, yeah.
Could be done,
You can
but
stab
it'd be
Frankie
hard.
and Michael in the back of the neck simultaneously, hella
Yeah.
quick.
All right, we're done.
No, we're not.
that's
Yeah.
a panther.
That's it. Chad, that's it. We're
Fine,
done.
it can be done. Fine.
Alright.
I get to kind of explain what my drawing is.
Well, first we're gonna try to guess who it is. We want to guess what the
Wait, we
animal,
have to
what the
see the
president
fucking
is.
list. though.
Yeah, you're not gonna tell who mine is.
That's fine.
But
That's
you're gonna
expected.
know what the animal is, kind of.
It's expected for us to not know. That's
Yeah.
the point of it. So you can just hit the power button on the TV, and it'll come up on there.
Mine's extremely inappropriate.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Take a little while there. Okay.
What? That guy's like from The Simpsons. What the
That's
fuck
the clown from The Simpsons.
Crust, I knew you guys.
Fucking
Were,
up a fish.
I knew you guys were gonna think it was Krusty the Clown. You wanna hear why it's the best one though?
Yeah, go for it.
So the state was Michigan, and the animal was a brook trout. So the trout has an SF helmet because I thought of Ahmad Brooks when he was on the Niners. So it's the Ahmad Brook trout because I needed it to be a black person because the guy that's fucking him is Thomas Jefferson.
Isn't that hella good? So that's Thomas Jefferson.
That does not look like Thomas Jefferson.
What does he look like?
Krusty the Clown.
Dude with white hair on the sides. It's a brook trout. It's a brook trout. So I said it's gonna be a Ahmad Brook trout, and he's getting fucked by Thomas Jefferson. Because Thomas Jefferson fucks
Hey, I get to pick the rating of your
female
picture.
slaves.
So that has levels to it. There's a lot of levels to it. There's
I
like
like the
different
face.
jokes. There's like 3 different jokes
got a
happening.
good
But, like, I
thesis.
feel like a dick in there just throws up.
It's got
like,
a
it's
good
too much
thesis,
like.
man.
I'm gonna have to censor the dick.
Why you don't?
It's a pee-pee drawing. We
It's
already
a
showed a
drawing.
pee-pee.
That's too common.
I think it looks good.
Definitely. It's not
Alright,
really
how
a
do we-
combination. It's gonna be a combination, I guess.
How do we switch to Austin's?
Hit source.
No one even talked about how retarded his hand.
Like, why is his
purposely
hand
made
so
the
big?
other arm go
put
behind the
something here?
fish because I didn't want to draw a hand again.
Come on, dude.
That's understandable. He's just throwing that in his drink. Okay.
Clown.
See the next one.
Drum roll, please.
That's gonna be really loud on this one. Maybe we shouldn't do that.
Just one time.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Writing
A horse.
What did you do with the fucking other leg?
Hitler bull.
Eyes red.
What is his
albino?
nose though? What is his nose? even?
Hitler bull.
Kind of like
Let's
a dick.
explain this shit.
And when I seen him, I thought his nose kind of looked like a dick. So it's a dick with some
So it's gonna be this episode where everyone just draws dicks.
with some nose hairs.
There's no way we can guess that president.
Teddy Roosevelt bull.
That is a sheep.
It's a sheep.
Yeah.
What kind of sheep?
Why is it brown?
Wait,
kidding
you
me?
draw it
A
that
black-
way, or
a
did
black-
you look it up?
A black mountain sheep.
A black mountain sheep. You drew a fucking brown.
You made it black when its colors in its name?
A black mountain. Oh yeah.
He was thinking like the place is Black Mountain.
Oh, it's the Black Mountain.
And it's a mountain sheep.
That's supposed to be a sheep. It has a horse tail.
Tell us what president.
It's
You don't even remember.
Harding.
Harding?
Warren Harding.
Warren Harding.
Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
At least mine's realistic with the hair.
Hey, no, it's not. Fucking, you have female balding patterns on your ass, and I don't know if those are horns or whiskers.
He's a horse.
It's not a horse. It's a fucking goat. He just said that.
You don't have.
I
was just drawing anything.
Otherwise, let's source back to Jake's because Jake's is obviously better. But I don't know if the dick is kind of like it overpowers everything.
I feel like
But
it's
that's the
not.
thing.
Look
it's
at
not
the
a black-
eyes.
it's a
You
black
can't even see
sheep.
his eyes. My eyes are covered too.
That's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
It's but
It
like
looks
I
like a
said,
fucking wiener dog.
With horns.
See, you're just bagging. You're just bagging on his drawing, but you don't want to choose my drawing.
it's okay,
Warren
but it's
Harding.
not only about how
Warren
accurate
Harding.
you were.
W-A-R-R-E-N.
It's also about how funny you were.
I just told you how to spell it.
If it was about how accurate it was, all you have to do is good at drawing and you just win everything.
Yeah.
You gotta be funny, you gotta be creative.
Who looks just like him?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is his nose look
Come
like
on,
a dick?
you missed the easiest thing, his big ass eyebrows. This fool's got some iconic
Dude, you
eyebrows.
guys gave me a minute.
Yeah, this is an easy fucking vote. He made this shit easy, Oss.
Can't wait for Frankie to go.
Hey, roast.
Congrats, Jacob.
So does that mean you're voting for Jake?
Yeah.
You guys are both voting?
The only
Frank?
reason I'm voting for Jake is because you put a saddle on the sheep.
You didn't put the number 1 in there, did you?
I thought I did. Is that a bad thing?
Because if I look in the hat and I see the number 1, I immediately know I have George Washington.
Yeah, you want to know?
Well, you don't look in there while you're drawing it. You draw it without looking.
I know, but I can cheat.
Wait,
Who do you vote for?
it's Jake. Sadly, it's Jake.
Pull yours over there and just figure it out. Oh, you're funky. Here, Michael, do yours.
Next thing you know, you're halfway across the ocean
Two, yeah.
watching fucking Thomas Jefferson.
And then just take the packets and figure out which ones you got.
Oh, I got
Oh,
this.
wait, hold on.
Hey, who puts a saddle on a sheep?
Who? Somebody that rides a sheep?
I did a pig once.
20 times the cash, except when you lose every time.
So the other day we went back and we watched some clips from Spider-Man 2. The the Tobey Maguire ones.
Yeah.
And we
The
found
best
out
ones.
that it fucking sucks.
I'm not
actually.
gonna watch those. 'cause I remember liking them since.
We haven't seen him in so long. Watching him back, it's ass.
Doctor, if the artificial intelligence in the arms is as advanced as you suggest, couldn't that make you vulnerable to them?
How right you are. Which is why I developed this inhibitor chip to protect my higher brain function. It means I maintain control of these arms, instead of them controlling me. And now on to the main event.
This is a breakthrough beyond your father's dreams. Thank you.
I'm in charge here! It's my money! I'm in
This doesn't change anything.
That's like me and Lestat went to go watch Hoodwinked. This shit where they were moving like this, the whole fucking animation fool. It was like, I can't watch this.
I watched the first Jurassic Park not too long ago, and I was impressed on how well it was done.
Okay, I thought that was about to be
Probably.
controversial.
Yeah, I know.
So whenever I watch it back, I'm always like the acting is kind of stupid, but you cut the effects some slack. But the old Star Wars movies, like every time I see an old one, because I at work a lot.
Star Wars were pretty good, huh?
Yeah, at work.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm at work and we don't have a call, and we pretty much just leave the TV on in the station, and I don't even know what channel it is, but this channel just plays old Star Wars movies like a motherfucker.
Well, you got to think too that how many times that movie's been redone and remastered.
They did remaster them, but
So it the way it actually looked when it
but
first
like
came
the
out.
choreography when they're fighting.
The originals.
You know what I know? Like in the old ones, obviously they don't have the effects and they didn't figure out how to make guys jump hella high and shit. But the old Star Wars movies, whenever they're fighting with lightsabers, it reminds me of old time Excalibur combat, like heavy ass swords.
Yeah.
But then in the new ones, they're like fucking samurais.
Fucking pissed because before I even watched Star Wars, like one of the ultimate like phrases in there is like, Luke, I am your father. Like you can fucking that shit's phrase.
Yeah. So your first time watching it.
So my first time watching, it, I was like, oh, that fool's his dad. Like he's evil as fuck.
Trav, my mom watched the first Star Wars in an IMAX when she was in high school.
That's badass.
Like, they have IMAX back
Yeah, I guess. Apparently they had an IMAX.
Probably wasn't even close to up to par as now.
She
but
said when
yeah.
she watched the
Probably
first
the
Star
same.
Wars, the effects in that movie were so insane that people were like scared of the movie.
Fuck yeah.
Like they couldn't figure out like.
It's like what
When
Mr.
they pulled out
Fatchner
a
said. The
lightsaber,
very
she
first
was
film
like
was a
crazy.
train, and everyone thought they was gonna run them.
People have seizures
Yeah.
now off of today's graphics.
Seriously.
Hella people
Let's
have been getting
let's
Caesar.
get this show on the
Brain
road.
boy
Who's
beware
our
of flash.
people?
Yeah, now you want to get the show.
You gotta pick.
Just start drawing.
Nah,
Trade.
nah.
It's on pen and it's not drawing.
Because you're pressing the.
Are you on the wrong layer? Are you drawing?
You're
white?
pressing the button. You
One,
can't
there
press
we
the
go.
button.
It's still not drawing. No. Okay. So I'm on layer 1.
You're on white. You're drawing with white.
Oh.
So there's all your fucking
He
white
was
lines.
drawing. He was just drawing with white.
How do
so
I
you
erase
couldn't see
everything?
it.
Just erase everything.
Fucking idiot! Fucking loser!
Frankie's drawing is just gonna be a head of a sheep, and then we're like, "Where's the body?" He's all, "Dude, it's a white sheep."
It's a white sheep.
I like that you see. For me, even though this isn't really red, white, and blue, the Led Zeppelin screams America. In my opinion.
This is
So,
like really
little history on this shirt. I don't know if you knew this, Travis, but I bought this shirt at a thrift shop over in San Francisco. The other day, I'm walking around. This guy goes, "Hey, can I see your shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, pull my shirt."
Yeah, you're right there.
And then-
See it?
Yeah, and
Look.
he goes, "No, can I?"
You're
see
like,
your
"No."
tag?"
Hides his face.
And I'm like, "Yeah, if you want to see my tag, I guess." Like, the fuck
My
you want?
tag, dude.
Yeah, the tag of the shirt.
My Zeppelin.
So he
tag.
looks at the shirt. He goes, "Where'd you get that shirt?" And I'm like, "I got it at a thrift store." He goes, "You have a collector's item right there." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "That's an actual 1975 Led Zeppelin tour shirt." I go, "How do you?" I go, "How do you know that?" He goes, "They don't." He goes, "Led Zeppelin doesn't have a company. They only had their own brand when they made shirts for the tour. So now there's a bunch of
shit.
now there's a bunch of
They're just
mimics.
floating around.
Yeah, now there's a bunch of mimics, like Old Navy tried to make the same shirt, but it's an Old Navy brand. Look at the tag of the shirt. It's
just
made
Led
by
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
It doesn't even have a tag, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a thing down
Yeah,
there.
it's a Led Zeppelin.
It's just a little pink.
I looked it up. This shirt's worth like $500, fool.
How much did you pay for it? Like $2?
Like fucking like $4. Yeah.
That's badass.
I was like, what the fuck? I know.
That guy doesn't have a dick.
Yeah, no,
He's
he's wearing
tucked in.
underwear. I think it's tucked in.
He's definitely not wearing underwear.
Can you pick a subject for me? to talk
Yeah,
about?
I have one. I'm just waiting.
Okay, go ahead, do it. State it out
Shoot.
loud.
Okay, have you ever been catfished?
Oh,
Fuck no.
yeah, I know you probably.
That's why I wanted to ask you.
Yeah,
Because I feel like you probably.
I've been catfished. Oh, I have the worst story about being catfished.
One time, this bitch followed me on Instagram.
We'll put that straight.
And I told her I had this feeling like that she wasn't real, so I was like, take a picture of your ass, but write Austin on it. And so then she took a picture, and his ass kind of looked like a little, like it was not a nice ass. It was very like kind of pimply a little bit, and like it was like small. And
That's
so
how you
I was
know
like,
it's a dude's ass.
No.
we get zits on our hips.
Listen. I was like, all right, this girl could just have a shitty ass, you know? Like, that was kind of stupid. But at least I know somebody really is behind me, you know? Like, I ended up going and I messaged this girl. This is back when I was in Fresno. I'm like, hey, like, you know, come to my dorm room. Let's hang out. I go to pick up
Other
this
than that, I just
person.
wanted to like sit. And
I
watch
go
the
to pick
movies.
up this girl. Her name was Rebecca. And I pull out front of this house.
The fake girl.
Yeah, fake girl. I pull out front of this house. I'm 19 at the time. This girl's like fucking 13. Fool. Posting, yeah, I was scared shitless. Posting as if she was like a 22-year-old in college. And using somebody that I ended up meeting later on at a frat party. I ended up meeting the actual girl and I said, dude, this girl posed as you. And I
Oh,
found
they
it.
used someone else's
They
shit.
used somebody else's shit from Fresno. I was going to Fresno
Dude, I've
State.
seen that.
And I literally looked at this girl. She went open. I didn't see her because it was pitch black outside. Opened my car door, and I looked down. I'm like, what the fuck? I literally, like, my heart dropped, bro. I was scared because you can get in trouble, bro. Like, I was like, fuck, what the fuck?
But you thought you were about to be on To Catch a Predator?
Yeah, I was like, fuck, like, I didn't mean to. This girl told me she was, like, 23.
Yeah.
So I literally...
Like too common. It's
Yeah.
retarded.
Imagine if I was somebody else and
Dude,
could have
I know.
fucked with her,
I
you know?
fucking,
Like, could have been scary. I drove off. This girl almost fucking fell on the ground because I drove off so fast.
I do. Dude,
I was so
fucking-
scared. My
You had
ex-
one too, Frankie?
Oh, when I was in fucking 8th grade, I had a fucking MySpace still. That's when like that shit was popular and Facebook was just getting popular.
MySpace was dope.
So there was this chick that
You
like...
grabbed your music
she was,
track.
like, alright, so I was like in 8th fucking grade. And there was this random...
Is this before or after you broke your neck?
This girl, like, she was a hot ass... I never had a blonde girl before, so I was like, alright. There's this girl, she's hella hot. And she's like, hey, so all this stuff, like, let's meet up and all this stuff. Like, we're gonna date and you're in 8th grade, you're being weird. So... what happened? I like was messaging her and stuff, and then some person told me, hey, you have an extra Facebook account. And I'm like, I don't have a Facebook. And I look on this shit, and it's just all this stuff about me, like all my pictures from MySpace with like all these captions about how I love this one girl. That wasn't the actual same thing. It was some other girl's like actual profile.
Was the shit accurate? Like they knew stuff about
They knew? No, they just like knew like hella shit from my MySpace. Every caption I had about like someone else.
Alright, time! No, you guys got way longer.
fucked us!
Dude, they got way longer than us, huh?
See how entertaining?
No,
we
that's
were?
fucking it, dude. You guys couldn't talk for shit.
hella long.
We were
Me and Jake have been chilling for hella long.
All right,
Okay,
let
let's
him
do
go
one
Let
more
him go
question.
more.
Alright,
Let's do
give
one
me
more
another
thing.
question.
Give us another question. Find a good one.
Do you want to talk about saving Boo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the person.
I was super
I was thinking of like when you call your girlfriend boobs.
2012. Me and my buddy, I had a nice Jeep at the time. We used to take it down. I lived in the country, whipping it around a lot. Buddy Boo Korea asked
Was
me.
it
he's
stick?
Like, he's stick. This fool asked me when we're on the bus, he's like, hey bro, can we go to your house and take out your Jeep? It's just hella fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, yeah.
Do you have his boots on?
I was like planning on it. So, hits me up. We get to my house after. My dad's home. My mom's out of town. So my dad's like, yeah, take the Jeep out. You're only 13, but it's cool. I'm like,
we were older
yeah.
than that.
But I was like 13, 14. I was like 15.
We
Didn't
were
have a
sophomores when that happened.
I was 15. Didn't have my license.
When what happened?
Freshman.
Regardless, you just didn't have your license.
Regardless, like, didn't have my license.
13
so-
is like a 6th grader.
No, it's... Yeah, it could be.
is.
Your dad's not.
I didn't have my license. Let's just say that.
Grader?
Pops lets me take out the Jeep. Next thing you know, he's like, "Hey, dude, can you teach me how to drive?"
Can I make out with you?
I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I can teach you how to drive stick." We did not make out.
I got this. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck your story.
No, well, come on. Let's finish the story.
Anyways, starts driving, stalls it out a few times. I'm like, "Fuck, man, we're not gonna get anywhere," Finally, I like kind of shifted for him, and we start getting into gear, and we're taking off down this dirt road. Like I said, there's a canal right here, trees right here. So a turn's coming up. It's going this way. Water on this side, trees on this side. I'm like, all right, dude, you're in 4th gear. You need to drop it in 3rd and make this turn a little slower, So he pushes in the clutch. He goes to change gears, misses the gear, and accidentally puts it into 2nd from 4th to 2nd. We're going.
Let's go. With the
And then
clutch.
let's go with the clutch. So
When
we
you're going
start
slow.
So we start going like
So you
this.
kick.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
start kicking, and while he's kicking, he's trying to make the turn. So our tires are going like this, pushing against the road.
Yeah.
They're not even turning. It's just kind of pushing it. Next thing you know, we kind of turn. He catches the gear. By then, he's jumping so much that he's hitting the gas.
Yeah.
So the gas is just flicking up fucking dirt behind him. And he starts overturning, faces the orchard, goes to correct himself, completely just does like a fucking turn like that. Like a 180. We start rolling down this embankment. Land upside down in this water. All I remember is like I'm upside down, my eyes are closed, and I open my eyes and there's like, it's like dark green, like hella dark green. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? And I'm like,
So you were
reaching
like
out.
underwater? At the
Underwater. When I woke up, last thing I remember is looking down, I literally go, oh fuck! And I grab the top of the rail, and next thing you know, it's just black and I'm underwater. So I wake up, undo my seatbelt, try to open my door won't open. Have to swim out. We had the top off, thank God. If we didn't have the top off, we would have died. Swim out, the tires are like this much showing out of the water. I can barely see tires. My dog was in the back seat at the time.
Did he get out when it rolled?
First roll, jumped to the water, bro.
Got out.
Chilling.
What a fucking beast. God
Beast,
damn.
bro.
I didn't know he was in the car. I never heard that.
Dogs' reflexes are super
Right when we
fast.
imagine this fool in the back, like jumping like that, like hitting the sides, and then once we roll, this fool just hella tall. Like this thing's probably 20 feet to the water. Hella tall, just 20 feet, dives out like that, and just goes into the water. Fool. He's out. He's like sniffing me, like hella happy, playing in the water and everything. I'm like, fuck. And I completely forgot about Boo until I like was like catching my breath, like fuck. Right now. All of a sudden I'm like, dude, Robert, and I'm like looking around, Robert, I'm yelling like, where are you? Boo, where are you? I remember he's fucking driving, so I like swim around to the other side, and I'm like, I have to like grab the bottom. Well, it's the bottom because it's upside down, so I'm grabbing the bottom of the Jeep, and I'm reaching underneath, and I'm trying to feel him because I don't want to go under water. I can barely get to the bottom of the door, and then the window's down here. And I had to let go. I go underwater. I feel him. He's strapped in still, lifeless. Like as if he was just like this still. And I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? Tripping out. I go down again. I try getting his buckle undone. Couldn't get it undone. Had to go back up for another breath. And I'm like crying, like just sobbing. Like, no. Like in my head, like my best friend's dead. Like, not my best friend at the time, but he was a good friend of mine. You could have just left it.
That wasn't that important.
We kind of weren't that good of friends, to be honest.
Hey, it's fine to say
it's
that.
honest.
But I'm being honest.
It wasn't actually your best
But
friend.
I'm not
It was
gonna let
just a
somebody
kid.
die. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Like, fuck,
It was a kid we
either
know.
way, somebody's dying, and it's on my hands and my Jeep. You know, like I'm fucking tripping. So I finally dive down. I get the buckle undone. I go to undo the latch because there was like a latch like this, and I go to pull the inside latch. Inside latch breaks, so I can't. I pull it too hard that it snapped, like the inside door handle. I'm like, fuck. I can't even touch the other door handle because it's like just in an awkward position. I couldn't find it. You know, I at least knew where the other one was. So I'm start pulling on this door, and my fingers accidentally slipped by the door handle on the outside. And I pulled so hard, it broke that one too. Like both of them broke. And if you look at the Jeep right now, both of them are still broken. Like this is no fucking lie.
How much time has elapsed at this point?
At this point,
It's so weird because this fool is known for exaggerating stories, but everything he explains to me, I can just you look at the Jeep and it's like the easiest crime scene ever. It's
crazy.
everything is in place.
You can see
and I drove that Jeep before the accident.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm pulling on this door. I got both feet on both sides of this car planted, and I'm pulling on this door as hard as I can. Don't know what happened. No idea. Swear to God, to this day, I don't know what happened. Something just came loose, and the door just fucking swings open. And I'm like pulling it against this water. Because mind you, we're in a river still. There's a flow.
Yeah.
I pull him out, and I bring him to the top of the surface. This guy is purple. Like, veins are all through his face. Just purple, everything like that. And I start performing CPR on him. And nothing's happening. Water and throw up is going in and out of his mouth, just flowing. And I give him CPR. And after about probably 10 minutes of CPR, this fool just goes, starts throwing up hella water and just goes like that. All the pigments in his skin go back to his normal color, and he just starts crying, just bawling. And I just start crying too. I'm like, fuck, like this is crazy. And he looks at me, and the first thing he does is go, what happened to your head? And I go to feel my head. Just skin is just folded down on my head. Just a fat gash right here. Like this long. Just folded down.
Can we do this shit?
Oh my god. Mind you, we're in a dirty ass canal. Hella dirty, hella mossy.
Hold on, you're just gonna turn it off?
Hella dirty.
Fuck it.
Hella mossy.
Okay, well I guess the story's over.
I saved the guy, got the Civilian Hero Award. That's about it. Had to carry him about 1.5 miles.
Alright, it's Donald Trump. That's a deer.
What a lucky fucking pick, huh? Easiest fucking one. Wow, that's really good though.
That is really
Yeah.
good.
Oh my god, that's dumb.
Why is that
That's
so
dumb.
good?
That's a deer.
Why is that so good?
That's really good.
Okay.
Who are you, Da Vinci?
Go ahead. Say how good that is quality-wise. Like, drawing, that's fucking great. Let's say fucking...
Frankie, I don't even need to see yours.
Go ahead. How are we...
No, don't flip it
No,
over.
let's figure out what
We've
the
been on this
animal
for 2
is.
seconds.
No, so what is it? What is
It's
it?
the white-tailed deer, right?
Let's
Yeah,
figure out what
and
the
then-
animal.
Oh,
That's a white-tailed
There's
deer.
30 fucking states with a white-tailed deer. Good job.
That's an easy guess.
Oh, it's Donald Trump. Oh, fuck.
How do you switch it?
Dude,
Okay.
See Frankie's beautiful.
why were we rushing?
Don't switch it yet, fool. I'm
Don't
talking about your
switch it.
fucking
Alright,
beard.
alright.
Okay, it looks like his antlers or his beard, kind of. Like, his antlers are part of it. I noticed no one has drawn an actual fusion. They just draw the two animals together.
I'm gonna be.
That works, but my intended thing, I imagine it being a fusion of the two animals.
You should have drew like a little Mexican kid like crying like the Time magazine.
deer
Anyways,
is
can I
seriously-
fucking explain my opinion about
Go
it?
ahead. It's
Yeah.
great. We've been fucking
God.
waiting. I told you to.
No, you haven't. You've been
Sit
talking.
down.
Sit down.
I'm excited.
Anyways, I'm a little bit upset that a lot of people have taken more time into the actual animal than the president.
You know what? I gotta say,
President
that
Drake.
ear on that deer is fire.
Yes!
That shit is so good. That ear is so good.
I know. Fool, did you take art class?
That ear
I'm
is
just
really
gonna
good.
I'm just kidding, Rolly.
You guys done evaluating this piece of shit?
I like
Let me
it.
think.
I literally wanted to print this out and hang it.
It's a good
Hang it
one.
on your fridge. like
It's
you do with
low
your
hanging
fucking
fruit,
child.
but it is a good
Honestly,
drawing.
I wish this drawing just didn't have Trump in it. That deer is badass. I hate him.
So artistically it's good.
Yeah.
There's not like a joke to it.
And why does he have two little Mexican mustaches?
No,
on
it's
the
not
side?
mustache.
It's his grin or
It's
whatever.
when he does this. It's when he goes like this. You know, it's always like this.
Yeah, I tried to do that, but that's really hard to do on.
So you can see where all the time went. Most of the time went to the deer. Yeah.
He's always like
Dude,
this.
look at the way he made like
His resting face is a face of disagreement with what you're saying.
the nose looks like a skull.
The nose was like.
Alright, next.
I think
Let's
I like
evaluate this shit.
I do
That's-
like it.
That's
See
crazy.
what
Oh yeah. You talk shit on my drawing.
Let's see.
All right.
What is this?
Oh, poor.
All right. Let me say what I think. Let me say what I think.
He talked shit on mine, saying mine was
Let me
shit.
say what I
Dude,
think.
dude's like a fourth grader.
Let me say what I think. I know Frankie, so I enjoy the originality of the drawing. However, I'm a bit concerned because there is the absence of an animal. However, that might be a cat on the right. That might be a cat.
It's a bird?
I don't know what
Alright,
it
go ahead,
is.
say your
Okay,
say,
hold
I'll
on.
explain
He's
it.
ripping the head off. So
Okay.
Oh.
Ozzy
Of a bird.
Osbourne.
Or a
He
cat.
bit it off.
Yeah, he bit off the head of
But
a
that's-
bird. He's Ozzy Osbourne.
But that's Ozzy something else. There's another president named Ozzy.
No.
Ozzy RR.
Anyway, continue. Let's keep going. Say your judgment. I'll say what
Okay,
it is.
what president can be compared to Ozzy Osbourne?
Ronald Reagan?
someone who was like, raw, let's do some shit.
I got a
Ronald
question.
Reagan.
Why do his arms look like Guadalupe from Lost? That makes my
Because he's
burrito.
Reagan. Let's see this shit.
You know she's making that shit fat though.
Reagan.
I feel like every time she's making the
She
burrito.
just puts her arm down and goes, "It needs to be this big."
No, every time she's making the burrito, she thinks she's gonna eat it until right before you. And then she
gets all sad.
when she wraps
Should I
it
get it
up,
off?
she looks up and realizes, oh wait, I'm making it for this fucking kid, and then she gives it to you.
Hell sad.
Why does it say QQ in his mouth?
It's not. Those are explained. So, we ready for this?
Why is there green on
Are
it?
you ready for the explanation or not?
Why is there only 2 stars on the flag and 2
Are
stripes?
we? Because you want me to draw 50 fucking stars? Are we kidding?
I
right
did,
now?
basically.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah,
You're
you
good.
basically did it. You drew a blue suit with a fucking tie. That's basically 50 stars.
Ronald Reagan.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I
Is
don't
it
know.
Ronald Reagan?
I'm excited to hear the comparison between Ozzy Osbourne
Reagan
and this
smash.
president.
It's Ronald Reagan because
Alright,
it's during
listen,
the Ozzy Osbourne era.
There's so much complexity to this, you have to listen. So first of all, Ronald Reagan's fucking nose. Big ass fucking nose. Like Italian
Not
motherfucker.
even that big. So where is his nose? I don't
You
even
shut
see
up. It's the big fucking bull rings right here. Those two things are big ass bull rings. He's got the teeth. He's a fucking vampire.
What teeth are his? Green?
Okay, listen, motherfucker. Ronald Reagan.
Why is his hand a
Can
dick?
you shut up? Take your shades off, Led Zeppelin. Your shirt's not worth that much shit. Poppy 101. Fuck yourself. So, Oklahoma, Mexican free-tailed bat. Ronald Reagan, fucking Republican motherfucker, biting off the head of a Mexican right there.
What's the joke? Why
It's
is
Ozzy Osbourne. So it's a bat. The bat's the fucking state animal.
Okay.
Ronald Reagan. I thought of bat. I'm thinking Ozzy Osbourne right away. He's biting
Okay,
off
so
the
the
head of
comparison is the bat, not the president.
No, it's
Okay.
the Ozzy Osbourne, and then the comparison here is Michael Scott. Ozzy Osbourne, he said all aboard. That's his quote.
At the beginning.
But then quote Ozzy Osbourne, quote Ronald Reagan. It's
So Ronald Reagan quoted Ozzy Osbourne.
There
at
we
some
go.
point.
It's just like.
Do you think that actually
Just like
happened?
Michael
All
Scott.
aboard,
and
all
that
aboard the Reagan smash.
I want to say disqualification for putting words in it and putting RR.
Bum
Mine had words in it.
stuff.
Bum,
Anyway,
bum,
you would've
bum,
never-
bum,
That's the
bum,
reference. That's just for the office right here.
But RR is from the
He's
office?
got a big fucking nose, so you got the bull rings in there. That's
So
so
that-
much
okay,
more
hold on.
complexity.
So the underneath the bull rings, the green shit is his mouth.
That's his. Okay, his mouth, his teeth. He's fucking.
What is it? He just has a flag on his shirt just to show that he's a president.
All presidents have the flag. They got the pin, man. But he's super.
It's just a giant pin.
But he's Ronald Reagan, so he's like.
Shit, he's
Right
got a
there.
powerful ass pin.
And then
You know, Frankie, I'm really concerned that this took you as long as it did.
I was short as fuck. Michael's like, are you gonna freaking catch up every little thing?
No, you
And
have
I
my
draw
vote.
the lines.
You have my vote. I like your thinking.
That's a betrayal.
What do you
It's
mean?
not about the
Let me
artistic
color.
skill.
I'll color in his arms, and I will do his shirt.
I didn't think
And
I would
will do
need it
your
against
tie
you.
because
Hey,
I'm
don't
super
say it in front of my
fancy.
camera.
I'm not.
No one actually did get that reference, by the way.
Alright, let me
Yeah.
point out.
100%
I'll point out what I like.
You don't get or whatever.
I'll point out what I like, and I'll point out what I
Go
don't like.
ahead.
What I like about it is a good idea, biting it off the head of a bat. What I don't like is the
Oh! Here, you need this.
Don't wipe your mouth with the American flag.
No, that's breaking like 4 feet.
he like threw up in his mouth.
Ow.
I mean,
That just went down.
Hey, who
my
am I?
eye right away.
no, we are breaking the flag code like 10 times over in here. Like,
Why?
you're not supposed to put it on clothing. You're not supposed to use it like. You're not supposed to have it set down horizontally. You're not supposed to have it for commercial things. You shouldn't be wiping up messes with it.
Okay. Alright, the votes. Let's go to the votes.
I like your idea. I don't like how stupidly retarded it looks.
Okay.
I'm just telling you my opinion. You can't.
Hey, let him
Let
go.
me finish,
let him
man.
go. The
I gave
microphone
you
only
thoughts
hears
and
one
I'm
of us
giving-
at a time.
I got the conch now, Piggy.
Oh, it's
Did we not get that?
Lord of the
reference?
Flies.
Alright, thank you.
The hand looks like not a hand. There's no hands in it. So one of the
Stop doing
the
that.
bat's head is floating. I honestly would have caught the bat getting its head off. I caught that off the bat. But I'll vote to Michael.
See, mine is. You're just gonna have to take my word on it. For whatever reason, I just thought of Ronald Reagan, and this might be due in part of. I
The
don't.
RR?
No. Okay, let me say what I was saying. This might be due to. I can't name many presidents off the top of my head. I just can't.
George Washington, George Bush, Obama, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton. Thomas Jefferson was
Roosevelt.
actually never a president.
Peanut.
I think he was.
He wasn't.
He was in my drawing, dude. That means he's a president.
JRK.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson.
You have Thomas Jefferson?
He was like
No,
14.
Thomas Edison wasn't a president.
Yeah. Light bulb guy wasn't. a
Thomas
president.
Edison was not.
But see, this is my
I know.
thing.
A lot of people think he was because he's on the $100 bill.
I immediately knew.
No, you're getting him
That's
mixed
Ben
up.
Franklin.
Oh yeah.
I immediately knew it was Reagan.
Yeah, it's called Benjamin.
It's not supposed to be part of the game. Is like how well you recognize the person. Yeah, I know you suck. However, with such little effort, I just assumed it was Ronald Reagan because of the hair for some reason. What? Yeah, because it's like just down in front of his head. I'm gonna give it to Frankie just for the symbolism because I can't side with Michael just because the hand of an artist is not part of the game.
Well, in that case,
Right? The hand of an artist is not part of the game.
All right, Trav. Hey, all silence. It comes down to the deal breaker now.
Hey, I gotta say though, Michael, your deer ear is the dankest deer ear I've ever
Okay,
seen.
if we're just going for fucking like artistic, I'm not.
Go
gonna
back
win
to
this
Michael's real
competition.
quick. Look at that ear. Look at that ear.
No matter what, I'm
Look
not
at that
gonna
deer
win this
ear.
competition off
Oh,
based
I
off
gotta take a
artistic.
video of that deer ear.
Look at that
I'm
deer
based
ear,
off
dude.
of theory and fucking like just complexity. 5 minutes of creativity. This is
Like,
one
you look at that
switch.
deer, don't you think it's like adult swim commercial?
Yeah.
All silence, Trav.
Trav, deal breaker. Who you picking, man?
I'm gonna have to go with my like. Whoa! I didn't even say it yet. My like idea of what this show should be is more about the comedy.
Oh, that's so stupid.
So
Yeah, that's true. I changed my vote to Frankie.
fucking weirdo. It might not be fair.
That's true. Yours is just kind of simple, man. It's just a fucking Trump and a
Maybe
deer.
I didn't sell that idea to you well enough. Maybe that's not fair. So I feel bad for that I didn't push the comedy angle hard enough.
Fucking simpleton.
But I gotta judge it by comedy, and even though Frankie's didn't make me laugh, it had like an attempt at a joke.
And yours
Whereas
is just
Michael's is just a
bland.
well-drawn combination. I laughed at it actually. I'll take that back. Yeah, okay.
But also, when Frankie screamed right there, you have to do the lasers like the Kanye guy. Just
What?
Alright,
Scream.
Austin
Out of his
and I
mouth.
for third-
Okay, well,
fourth.
anyways, I'm not even the tiebreaker anymore because Austin changed his vote
Yeah.
now. So now Frankie wins
It's
because
so fucking
Austin flipped
stupid.
his vote.
I'm sorry.
My next one's gonna be.
Look at these guys' ears. Look at this fool's ears.
Okay, for third and fourth.
Austin.
I'm against him.
Yeah, that's how it works. The losers.
The fucking hey,
Yeah,
Austin
unfortunately, I
is for
fucking
sure
lost
fourth
with those
place.
ears.
Forfeit, really?
Yeah.
No,
Why?
fuck
What?
you.
I'm against fucking Leonardo fucking Da Vinci
Well,
over
he's-
here.
Doesn't matter.
Let
See
him
how
go with
easy
the
he
two now.
lost? See how he lost?
After of the day or whatever, it just collects.
What happened? Did you just puke?
Ew, why is this glove all wet?
I had to wash it off because you got beer all in it. Just do the power button. Okay, what's the most money you've spent on something you regretted?
Pocket pussy.
Really?
Definitely not that for me.
Is that a joke? Are you serious?
No, I bought one. It sucked.
Let me just throw it
Give me
away
that
after.
thing back, Frank.
Fuck.
can't-
Oh wait.
You can't put them in
Hold
your
on.
pocket. Ding. Anyway, so and he walks in, and this fucking dripping pocket pussy is on the side of this double bed. How did we get in this conversation? There's a dirty ass.
I asked
dripping
what was the
pocket
most
pussy.
money you spent on something that you regretted, and Austin said a pocket pussy.
Oh yeah, so that's not my thing. I didn't know this existed, but
Before
It was
that was when
pretty-
you learned they existed?
yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. You just
That's-
like jack yourself. Why don't you just use your anyway? Like
Don't bang it till you try it, man.
I'm
Don't
not
bang
saying,
it till
I'm
you
not
bang
saying
it.
it's bad. I'm just saying no. Me and Michael think exactly the same. We watch the same anime. We watch the same shit all the time. Through growing up, just naturally, we watched the same shit. We did the same games competitively.
You're both yoked, and you both look like your name is Dennis.
That's because of me. Still. So
Why do you keep doing that? What is that?
it's our friend.
That's his catchphrase.
It's our friend.
We played a racing game with stats, and it was probably the most next-gen racing game I've ever played. Like one of the probably the newest racing game I've ever played.
Driving the car in that game with the controller was harder than driving a car in real life.
It's so much better.
So
dude.
many
So much fun.
controls, dude. Like this button was the
That's how
e-brake,
Forza is.
this button was to shift the first gear. Like it was just so many
You
controls.
have to like shut up. What's the movie you watch with the go karts where the kids like drive the go karts with the Xbox controller?
Catch that kid.
Yes, it's just like that. They have every little fucking control. It's just like ba 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 ba. Like
Or Men in Black.
it's so much fun. That's why I love racing games. When Michael literally
Men in
bought this
Black,
game,
a
he
PlayStation
goes,
controller comes
"I don't
out
know
with
what
a
else to do with this
steering
fucking like Xbox," and he literally bought. That's what's
So you
ridiculous.
just bought it, played the game, and you're like, now what?
Story. This sounds stupid, but like ridiculousness. Michael bought an Xbox One when it like almost nearly first came out. Like it was Xbox One right before the S came out, and he bought a game he bought it for a game.
Do you have? What's your favorite game? You want to talk about that?
What's my favorite game? Trav already knows.
So hold on.
My
Actually,
favorite
it was
Game
a
series or
two-tiered question.
game?
It was a two-tiered question. Do you have a favorite game? And then, is there a game that you would call the best game of all time? And are they different?
Okay, all right, have it. All right,
Are they different from each other?
All right, so my two games, it's very opinionated because I am obsessive over realism / military combat in video games.
That's all Jake. Everything
Simulation
he talks about is like, I'm gonna buy this realistic game.
Yeah, simulation of realism and military combat. However,
I'm gonna get a thing that makes my mouse an M4.
So for my favorite game ever, it's gonna have to go to Metal Gear Solid 5, solely because of the ability to mod video games on computers.
Right. So
Which I've explained this to Trav. So I can mod the game to where I change the game mechanics to where the game becomes more realistic and more difficult because we've essentially someone's hacked the game and I've downloaded the hack.
Right.
And,
so there's like they have bigger health bars.
Yeah.
You
So
have
like
a smaller health bar.
no, I don't make them have a bigger health bar. Actually, I make them have a smaller health bar.
Oh, so they die quicker.
So they have a smaller health bar. I have a smaller health bar.
It's all realistic. If they die faster, it's
they
more
can
realistic.
they can see farther. They hear better. Their senses are way more in tune, just like it would be real life. So it was so realistic that it literally made some missions impossible because the game wasn't made that way.
You just couldn't beat it.
Yeah, I couldn't beat it. I had to change the settings real quick. Like I had to quit, go back to my fucking files, and change things so I could beat the game. And that's gonna be my favorite, just because of the longevity of the game. I played it on PlayStation 4 when it came out. I don't know what that was. It was probably 2014 or 2015.
Yeah, it's kind of, I think 15. I don't know for
So
sure.
I played it then when it came out, and I played just the vanilla game when it was regular, just how it was. You know,
And you already loved that.
How Konami made it, and I was obsessed with it because the thing with Metal Gear is they have, if you want, you can run around with a suppressed shotgun and literally destroy everything in your path, or you can say, hey, I'm going to do this entire mission and all I have is a suppressed handgun. And you can just perfectly stealth it to where the enemy never knows you're there. However, you've tactically done a job.
Jake, I feel like that's like funny though, because like realistic games back in the like in PS2, like I felt like Splinter Cell was the most like realistic game.
Splinter Cell was,
and people fucking hated it so much.
No, they didn't hate it. No, people love Splinter Cell.
But it's not like around.
Go
so,
on
like,
Reddit.
other games
No,
are.
it's not out yet. But that's a huge discussion. Is people want
a new Splinter Cell?
A new Splinter Cell. People want a new Splinter. That's one of the main. That's one of the things. You know, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
See, Splinter Cell's Tom Clancy. Rainbow Six is Tom Clancy. Ghost Recon's Tom Clancy.
Can we go?
One of
we're waiting on us.
Wait. One of the things with Ghost Recon is people are very angry because the community is very angry because it's not tactical like it was. It's an arcadey shooter now for little kids.
I'm done.
So for my favorite game, it's gonna be Metal Gear. But for best game of all time, I have two for best game of all time. As far as category, the category I'm gonna go with is realism and military combat, which I like. Best game of all time is Squad. That's what I play right now. It's stupid realistic, stupid tactical. But best game of all time ever, best game of all time just in general, Super Smash Brothers. All of them.
That's just like
all of
that's
them.
Not you have to pick
every single one.
Okay.
Super
Can
Smash
we do
Brothers.
this?
No, wait.
Without a doubt.
I
Just because you're impatient doesn't mean the camera's impatient.
Thank you. So, yeah, you took forever enough. Now I
But
want to answer.
but best game of all time, just without a doubt, like
You can't
all
go
your
series
friends.
though. You have to go one. Game.
This is the
Smash Bros.
Super Smash.
Super
Okay,
Smash.
then
Okay,
the
like,
latest,
okay.
the latest one, or the
Oh,
Nintendo
dude, that
one. I
one
don't
is
know.
hands down
Nintendo
one of the best.
That's why I play with us.
Okay, that's
Ready?
why Super Smash Bros. Is
Like-
equally sit down, boy.
No, don't turn it on.
Game for everyone
Stop.
though. Mario Party. Enjoy it.
Okay, he's just gonna turn it on.
Stop for a
You guys
second.
did that to us, and I want to go. I
Can
was
we
in the
turn it
middle of
off?
saving
Turn
a
it
life.
off, dude. Turn it. I'm not gonna
Michael's the one who did
I'm gonna
it.
vote you
not us.
automatically fourth place if you fucking do that. Turn it off. Turn it off. I'm not looking.
I'm not
All
looking
right.
either.
Turn it off.
All right.
Okay, now that you
Yeah,
said
let's turn
that,
this into a gaming.
my favorite game, Travis already knows this, Kingdom Hearts series is a favorite fucking, like just two. I hated one. I played 1.5, one, I hated them. Like, I like the storyline, but I hate them. 2 is the #1 best of all time.
Specifically the final mix one, right?
The final mixed one, because you get to play. I like the one with, like Venice and Aqua and all that. That was like one of my favorites, but still, Kingdom Hearts 2. I've been waiting. I paid $120 for Final Fantasy 15. I will pay $200 and $250 for, like, whatever the price they put out there for Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna pay the top price for the top game.
So that's your answer for both?
That's my
game
answer
and
for
favorite?
my favorite game.
Okay.
Okay, I thought about Fallout as the best game because there's so many complexities that you can go into. Like
Which one specifically?
Fallout 4. Sorry.
Okay.
Because there's so okay. I like New Vegas. I did play it like all the way through on PS3, but I liked like the complexity for PS4 that you can play so many different versions, so many different times that it literally never gets old to me.
I could, if I went to a party and some kid in the group of friends were like, "This guy's good at Smash Bros. You want to play him?" I would literally just tell everyone, "I'm gonna fuck him up immediately."
Didn't even do like the ass.
Who's in our
yeah.
Hold on, it's up. It's up.
All right.
Let's see what this is.
Let's see this.
It is going to be his first, right? This is yours? Okay.
Wait, what's the? Is it still the same theme?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All right, this is something.
Where
to do
the
with,
fuck is the president?
This is something to do with prohibition.
It's the pointing. Think about it. You
During
gotta think.
Prohibition?
Prohibition.
What beer brands are there?
Bush.
No.
What beer brands are there?
Budweiser.
A monkey? What the fuck is that?
It's a big ass brand. That's a cousin to the president.
Budweiser, Coors Light.
Bush?
Bud
Bush?
Light.
He said Bush already.
Bud Light.
Are
not
you
Bush.
fucking?
Modelo.
It's a fucking
It's
monkey-looking motherfucker on there. What the fuck is
It's a
that?
turtle.
Okay, on
No,
the
he-
beer can.
I can't fucking do detail that good.
I'm gonna be
It's not a
honest.
monkey.
Compared to his
That's what I'm
last
saying.
drawing, you fucking sucked on this, bro.
Yeah, it's because you're
Jeez.
versus him.
Come on.
If it was me, you'd be like, "That's a really great shell. It looks
I
like
was
Mario
drawing a
and
long
his
time
shell."
ago.
What president has something to do with a beer company?
Samuel Adams.
Bush. That's the only thing I can think of.
That's,
Fucking yes.
there we go.
Samuel Adams.
Okay.
All right, it's a Samuel Adams beer. That's
They're on the
president. Sam Adams. I had no idea that was a president.
No. It's relative
It's relative to
Samuel Adams.
that. Doesn't
John
help
F.
me at all.
Kennedy.
No.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Adams still, right?
No, he literally just
So
said
we
it.
know he's an old time.
John F.
president.
Kennedy and Samuel Adams.
John Adams.
John
John
Adams.
Adams.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Alright.
Like I'm retarded because you
The
said
turtle.
JFK.
I'm just happy.
Yeah, it's literally just-
I feel like they're on the moon, but they're not.
There's
So we know it's John Adams. So I like that. John Adams relative to the Samuel Adams beer. I like that the turtle's drinking the beer because he didn't include the president. It has a meaning. It's a meaning versus.
It's
here
a
he
subtle
is.
way of including the
It's a
president.
meaning versus here it is. You know what I mean? Meaning versus here it is. However, I have no idea what the turtle stands for.
It's
Well, it's
literally
the
the fucking animal.
The turtle's the other
anyway,
animal.
but what does it mean?
Yeah, it's the animal, but I can't.
Okay,
figure
so
out
I
what
get-
state it is.
go
that's
ahead,
part
Jake.
of the. That's part of the scoring process. Can I
Is
For
combining
me,
them
for
together?
me, I think
I
I
fit-
get like, okay, he's drinking John
to
Adams,
not
Sam
interrupt
Adams beer. Okay, funny. There's like the little quote.
You're so fucking
One of
harsh.
them's super drunk, so I guess he had 2 beers. He's a 2 and out motherfucker. I guess I'm a 2 and out guy.
The other one's drinking a 40.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so those are a little smaller. They might be 12 ounces.
I don't think they make 40s in
He's
John
2 and
Adams.
ounce. Oh, okay. Wait, he's 2 and out. Maybe
He's a turtle. He's
He's shotgun.
Just let him say it.
He's a turtle. Is that a tortoise and a turtle or what? I don't know.
tortoise.
So I'm thinking tortoise is the bigger guy. He's a big motherfucker. He can drink more, so he's drinking the 40.
All right, have you
It's
said what
slow
you think?
but steady. Okay, this is my
Next
thought.
picture.
Oh, that. So
What?
none of that was your thought.
I said shit and you don't listen, bro.
No, I listened.
Go,
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
monkey.
Okay, he's switching
Now
it. He's
I go
switching
first
it.
this time because you interrupted me.
Whoa.
Oh, that's pretty fucking good. So
What does
Twin
that
Tow-
say?
That's Bush, obviously, because we're gonna interject.
Kill
that-
it, son.
We're gonna kill it, son. This might win automatically.
That's really good.
Kill everyone who doesn't look like you.
So wait, hold on. The wolf. Is that a wolf? Anyway, so Twin Towers. He's thinking. This civilian is thinking Twin
Civilian.
Towers. But this guy's in a
No,
wheelchair.
it says son. It's George Bush.
But he's not. He's in a wheelchair. Why is he in a wheelchair?
No,
It's his
It's
fucking
Bush.
imagination.
It's Bush Senior talking to Bush Junior.
Kill it, son. You can't interject. That's why.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
got my
sorry.
own thought.
No, it's all good. You win. That's the best fucking thing.
I'm not
The
talking
other
about the
side.
fire in the picture.
This wins. This is just okay. I'm just gonna go to
Kill
my
it,
compare
son.
before
This
anyone
fool's just hella young, just thinking what he
before
wants to do
anyone
when he's
comments.
older.
So
Like, yeah.
again, Michael has the detail. This guy, the comedy, he's thinking. I have my thought process, but you know it's Hereditary. We just watched that movie Hereditary. It's already in his mind. He's like,
Why do you have to say
my
that?
dad wanted me. He's in the cult, and he wanted me to crash the big bad wolf. Just he blew one house down. He blew 2 houses down, and the
Can
third
I
one.
spoil
The
something
third
for
one
you?
he couldn't blow it down.
It's a
No,
grizzly
don't
bear.
spoil anything.
Holy shit, that just ruined it. Hold on.
So,
It's 50-50 now for me.
so
Grizzly bear versus wolf.
can
It's 50-50.
I say one thing about the drawings?
This is getting better.
I really like the idea now that I know it's completely about 9/11.
No, so there's actually like this guides your eyes, like a good photo, you know, where like when you
So
look at a
judge
picture.
only. Judge only.
Give that
on.
back.
Well, I want to give my opinion on it. I noticed something cool about it.
Yeah, you can talk.
So it's like you're first drawn to the center of the drawing
Yeah,
with the bear,
the deep dark
and then you
drawing.
go to the speech bubble, you go down, and then you follow the thinking bubble to 9/11. Like the joke slowly pieces itself together.
Maybe you should have put
There's the
bear
flow,
on the
it's
side.
Drawing
circular.
has a
So I knew it was a bear,
Yeah.
but I don't
Drawing
like.
has
It
a
looks
route.
like the
Like
big
Papa
bad
Bear.
wolf. I tried to draw. Okay, for me, I tried to draw
A
more
root.
things because of the big
What
bad
do you
wolf.
say?
Like he tried and tried and tried. He couldn't get 9/11, so he had to have his son do it. That's
could
what I'm
have been
thinking.
it.
It's not a
So that's
wolf.
why I
But
thought.
you
That's
can
why I
take it
thought.
any way
But
you
now
want.
that he goes, it's wolf. I'm like, I
But do you
can't
still
draw
know
that
what
conclusion
president
now.
is? Do you still know what president is? Even though I drew an animal, you know what president that is.
But I
George Bush
can't now.
Sr.
But my correlation to comedy, I can't.
I
draw
drew
Why
that
is he in a
animal.
wheelchair?
You
That's
should've
gonna
let me
make
George
it
George
big-
Bush Sr. was in a wheelchair.
No, he's
For
not.
hella
Are you
long.
fucking stupid?
He was for hella long and he just died. What do you mean?
Yeah, he was.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about.
I
For
don't
like
know.
the
we're
last,
thinking
for like the
big-
last 10 years,
But
that
my
fool's in a
comedy
wheelchair.
about
got
it is
me
I'm
there. I
thinking
did
big,
not know that.
big
Yes.
bad wolf.
But wheelchair does make me think
The
of
comedy
FDR.
kind of fucks it up for me. I thought comedy for a
The
little
comedy's
bit.
still good just because you interpret
Okay,
it.
wheelchair makes you think of FDR, but what does 9/11
Wheelchair,
make you
big
think
bad
of?
wolf. Okay,
Bush.
Jake, go
Didn't
ahead.
you see
Jake,
Didn't you see the wheelchair again? What do you think of?
His dad.
Jake,
kill it,
go ahead.
son.
Say your reason and your.
Kill it, son.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, with this drawing, first of all, I thought it was a wolf, which is okay because, you know, when we think of wolves, we think of like conniving. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
evil. So like it perfectly fits with the Bush family.
I kind of didn't want to go too in depth on the bear.
Yeah, it kind of it fits with the. So even if it is a bear, you made him skinny.
I thought
So
it
like
was
when you think of skinny, you like think of like evil genius kind of guy. So it's like kind of like conniving. And then kill its son, and the two towers burning with something hitting it in the side, which I thought was an X originally, and now I'm realizing it's an airplane. But yeah, that like you immediately know what it is. Very
Either
well
way,
done.
I still got the bear in the picture.
Very well done. In my eyes, Austin gets third place. I'm sorry, Michael.
No, he beat the fuck out of
I do not have the full explanation of Michael still. So where is the turtle from?
Did Jake? Wait, did Jake give his full explanation? Jake, is that your full explanation?
I like the effort. I think it gets the point across. However, the fact that Austin's photo was so self-explanatory
Yeah.
with little effort. You can say it's low-hanging fruit, but you can also say it's just a good job. He's like, kill it, son. Like, he didn't even have to draw either president. He drew both of them, but you couldn't tell what either of them were. But both of them being together and the bubble, you immediately know, oh, building's on fire. It's the bushes.
It's two as a team.
That's
It's a
literally
tag
my
team.
idea.
It's a
That's
tag
gonna
team
be-
deal.
Like,
You immediately
everyone
know
blames
it's the
George Bush
Bushes.
to 9/11, but I think it's all from the father.
I liked the comedy that I thought was comedy, but Oz didn't put in it intentionally. And if he didn't told me that was a bear, I would have been fine with it being a wolf. So now I'm pissed that I know it's a bear and it was supposed to be a wolf. The
It's
wolf,
not supposed to be a wolf. You just thought it was.
I thought it was a wolf. It's supposed to be a bear. It's supposed to be a bear. I thought it was a wolf. With the wolf being better, if it was a wolf, I would have said, I blow. Now I'm in a wheelchair because I blew too many times. Now my son has to take on.
So
the-
I'm losing because it was
Oh,
a wolf.
yeah.
So the sun has to take on the responsibility
He blew
of
too
blowing
many
down.
houses down.
The sun has
That's
to
like way out of the picture.
No, the sun. No.
All I'm trying to say is Bush did 9/11. Fuck.
No.
Don't disagree with him.
But
Don't
This ain't some
disagree with
fucking
him.
storyline.
Brilliant Claire Wolf.
What?
Bush second. Bush
Can I
second.
say this? This
No.
made you guys think so much in depth about one picture.
I know.
My
That's
picture
why you're
made you
fucked
guys
up.
think in depth like a story.
That's why I liked yours originally. It didn't make me think.
Oh,
now I
I
don't
saw
like
that.
it because it made me think.
Just pick
And
a
I'm a
fucking-
cognitive.
Alright, so who do you pick?
Just go for
Now
it.
listen,
Who do you pick, dude?
Michaels. Just because I had to think, and you didn't think about the hereditary thing that made me think. And now it's up to fucking Trav. So it's
If you're gonna put it on
1-1.
me, I have to go with Austin because Michael already admitted defeat. Like the
Oh,
fact
yeah.
that he already accepted it, I can't go against that.
Oh
now.
no, dude, his was golden.
I
do
Come
have
on,
to say-
first off, Papa Bear going to his. You should have made a little bear.
I was going to. I was like, fuck, I'm taking way too long.
I do have to say,
like, it's up to you, kid.
hey, if we have any kind of consolation prize for artistic ability, Michael.
You give it to Michael.
I didn't
Dude,
even
that
try
deer's
that one.
ear, stupid fire.
Okay, I'll say the prize is easily split. So the winner could donate some of the prize to Michael if they want.
This
if
is
they so
scary.
desire.
We have to work on not interrupting each other.
Oh yeah, you.
No, well, we're civilized, so we're good.
Yeah, we're chilling. Frankie's the only one that's hostile.
Third and fourth place have to pick for us. That's how it goes. We don't pick.
What?
We don't pick. We don't
So
pick.
I like
what's
that
our
idea.
numbers.
Oh, I like that idea too. We pick from the
Hey,
list.
rock, paper, scissors on who you get to pick for.
I don't even care. You pick one.
No, just go. Rock,
I'll
paper,
pick Frankie.
scissors.
Yeah.
I'll pick
Okay,
Frankie.
me and Austin.
All right.
Yeah.
Do a good job of picking a random paper.
But you're gonna pick some bullshit.
Third and first.
It's part of the challenge.
You're gonna
They
don't
wanna
say
vote
the
us
number
over.
out loud.
I'm
just
gonna
pick
pick
it
it
up
just
and then
random.
tell me who it is and show it to me. Point.
Well, then now we're all gonna know who it is anyway.
oh,
so it
never
doesn't
mind.
matter.
Never mind.
I
Let's
got
just do
this.
random. That's better.
I got
because
this.
Maybe you're just the final.
You're the
judge.
final judge of who you
Maybe
are.
you're-
So I'm the only one
They
who
get
doesn't
to
know what it
interject.
is.
You're the only one.
Okay.
They get to interject, but you're the final
Should I
judge.
just go in the other room?
Hold on.
Look at this animal.
Mine is extremely offensive.
What'd you do?
You gonna say what?
Oh
How do I
shit!
go back?
Drawing
How do I
is
go
on
back?
the
How do I go
TV.
back?
What do you? Fuck that. What
How do I go back?
I found like there's like a Bible passage where Jesus like goes to a fig tree to get figs from it, and there aren't any figs, so he gets pissed and incinerates the tree so that it can never bear fruit again, and says, "May you never bear fruit again," and just fucking destroys the tree. Okay, this is a hypothetical that Vaughn brought up that Vaughn and Frankie argued about for like a fucking hour.
It's only me and Austin. You can't talk.
Frankie's already said his piece pretty confidently on this.
I don't want any of.
Oh, this is a good ass conversation. Yeah.
So yeah, credit to Vaughn.
You want to go
But
first?
it's- yeah, it's a simple premise, but it can spark.
I'd like to hear what's going on.
So basically, what would happen? What would be the course of action if aliens landed on Earth? They stepped out. Like their only action is they stepped out of the ship, and you know for a fact all they have is swords and shields. But they have interspace travel. Like they came to us, but they just never developed guns.
Are we allowed to
All of
play-
their war has been done through melee combat.
Trav,
I
are we allowed
really-
to explain my complexity after they talk?
Yeah, you can go explain more about it.
In a
But
short
just hot
version.
take about it. The hypothetical is you know they don't have guns.
I would think America itself is already so rough on alien people that a different species to the world would be way too much for Americans, and they would just think the worst automatically because they automatically think the worst of everyone already. I feel like, and this is my opinion.
I
I
very
feel like they
strongly
already
agree with that.
I feel like they already think the worst, so they would just be like, "Fuck these aliens! They're gonna try to ruin us because of movies they've seen in the past, and they're gonna try to kill all of them." And I think,
Especially because they can't defend themselves.
yeah,
The idea-
exactly.
Like,
I think the aliens won't be able to defend themselves because they've never seen a bullet before.
so we're
and we would
immediately
just-
superior warfare-wise, but
Yes.
we have a ton to learn from them.
A ton
If
to learn
they're
from
able
them,
to
but we're
travel.
so ignorant that we would just kill them before we can learn from them because we think it's the worst from them.
Okay, so
That's
that's
what I
one answer, definitely.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Not saying that's correct.
That's one angle. To
That
take
is
the discussion.
basically Frankie's answer. That we are so. We don't actually know
I'm so
for
happy
sure
you
until
would
we
say
board the
that.
ship.
I thought he was gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Up?
We don't actually know for sure until we board the ship because we're so like we don't
nervous
know.
about what could
Even
happen.
if we do know, even if they showed up with only swords, we
We'd
don't
be
know
like,
if their
"Fuck
swords
that."
have like laser beams or anything else, or their lightsabers. We're so
So
scared
this
that
was
we
the
just
point.
attack them.
That was a huge argument between him and Vaughn.
Wait, that was it.
Frankie
Us.
was saying, but we don't know for sure that they don't have guns. And Vaughn's saying, no, it's hypothetical. They don't have guns.
Yeah.
And he's like, but we don't know for sure. Like, they just went back and forth.
I
on
mean,
that
even
point.
if you didn't know
okay.
for sure, you wouldn't know for sure how smart they were.
If they have the the ability
To learn.
like basically travel in space,
Yeah.
and they land here with swords and shield, and even if we gave them
They're years before us, yeah.
opportunity to like watch us, they would learn from us, and they would be like that. But in the same sense, like we would look at them and we would see this like magnificent ship, and we would not kill them. We would keep them from society.
That's what I said to
we would
Vaughn.
keep them from society, and it's not.
Well, I made a joke to
conspiracists,
Vaughn.
but if it's happening,
I made a
it's
joke to
happening
Vaughn.
now.
Wait, hold on. The argument is, is society visually able to see them or not? That's the only thing.
So
Yeah.
let's
Can they
say
talk?
Is it like Martians of Mars?
I'm just wondering, can they talk?
Can
That
they
was
see
one
them?
detail.
Can society see them or not? Is government only able to see them at first, or is society able to see them or not?
So they're
I feel
they're
like mine
humanoid
goes both
shaped,
ways.
but they're in armor, so you can't see their skin and their face and all that.
Only so technically.
So they're
only
humanoid
government-
shaped though.
I feel like if they
And-
No, not
only...
them, but like the ship.
And we can't predetermine that. They just land. Like they just land somewhere
the
and get out
first
of the
to
ship.
Okay, so
I don't know.
They
Does
land
society
in
know they
government-
came from space and they
Yeah.
landed here?
I guess
Yes, that's
so.
it.
I don't know.
Okay, so they
It
land
depends
here.
if the government got there
only
first
thing,
or not. I
Track, the
guess.
only thing, can only government see them, or can the public see them?
See, yeah, that's up to your interpretation.
I have an
of
argument for
hypotheticals,
both
I
ways,
guess.
But that's what Michael's.
I think if the government seen them, they would fuck up too much on trying to see how they're made and to dissect them that they would just end up offing them pretty much.
That's
No, but this
It
is
would
my
just ruin
no,
it.
no, this is my
They would
That's
keep
the whole
them detained. Maybe do that to one.
This
but
is my this is just my opinion. Regardless of if society has information on what they look like and where they've landed based off of camera or word of mouth, or if only the government has information on where they landed based off of our military radar, word of mouth, or camera, when they land and we see that it's just a group of like 1,000 men in a remote field with swords and shields, regardless of if society or the government only sees them, we're still gonna communicate with them. No, we're gonna communicate with them. Cause some dude with like George Bush and the government is gonna come up and be like,
Bomb 9/11.
no, he's gonna come up and be like, that's a fancy spaceship there. How'd you make that? And they're gonna be
Exactly.
like, we did it this way. And then they're gonna be like, regardless if they're hostile or not, if they're hostile and they try to attack us with their swords and shield, we shoot them down with like 7 rifles. And then they're just like, oh fuck, these guys have black magic and they can kill us without touching us.
It's basically.
You know what I mean?
They all
So
do.
it's immediately, even if some of them die because we shoot them, the masses of them are going to immediately stop and want to communicate and say, combine your technology with our technology. Let's go to that planet and take them over. You know what I mean? That's what's gonna happen. That's how countries work.
They just combine.
When
their
Columbus
tech.
got here, he was like, these people have dumbass resources. They just don't know how to use it. We're gonna enslave them. That's my opinion. Yeah, I know. And even if we go, it's there.
Okay,
This is
here
all
we go, it's
all
up.
the object is doing.
It's up.
Frank's blocking
up.
it. You could just turn it back off if you're really dedicated.
Oh, I like it. I like
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Well, let's
Listen,
go. Let's do it. That's how we leave this TV show.
That's a fucking hour and a half, 2-hour argument. Let's
On
just-
incomplete
It's not
thoughts.
an hour. It's
What has
only an
happened?
hour and a half argument because you don't let me talk.
No,
But
it's
we're
not.
gonna move
It's
to
so
this now.
complex, dude. It's
Alright, so is that a
complex.
bluebird?
Yeah, so let me talk. All right, we're gonna move to this now.
Is that a bluebird?
You sound like my fucking sister. Go ahead.
You don't let me talk.
Is that a bluebird?
All you do is interrupt. All
Me?
right.
I didn't even. I just backed you up. I just backed you up.
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
You did.
Anyways,
All right.
That topic was fucking
Okay.
spicy, dude.
Wait,
that
so
Bluebird? Yeah,
wait.
alien.
No,
Chill.
No. Y'all gonna shut up this time because I didn't
just
say
do the
shit. You
drawing.
didn't
Yeah,
say
see, he's
shit.
just telling you to shut up. I fucking told you to keep talking.
Let's
No,
just go
sorry,
on to the
Jake.
drawing.
Shut up, Frankie.
Go ahead, Honda, you fucking idiot.
Jesus, Frankie, you're so hostile.
So
right.
think what you think.
Okay, so what I see is somebody in a wheelchair.
FDR, great.
So it's it's Hiroshima and Nagasaki, but with a bird instead of a plane. They just use like a pelican to drop the Enola Gay, like
On
instead of the
Japan.
Enola Gay.
They're on Korea, or I don't know, where did they
It
drop
was
it?
Japan.
Can we get excited about the drawing? You guys are like,
Because the way it was presented, it wasn't presented
Nope.
like, and here's the drawing. It's like, okay, shut the fuck up. Let's go to the drawing. Like,
No
Yeah,
picture
anger.
on it. No
It's
color
all
on it.
stick figures, it's lazy.
No color.
I
And he has,
get
like,
it.
a
I
spear.
completely get it.
Yeah, I didn't know they had spears.
I like his fucking his smug ass face.
Now, if you were to guess on who the president was, who would you guys think?
It's
pretty fucking-
FDR.
That's
right?
obviously George.
Wait, why is he blind though? What's up with the glasses?
He's just wearing glasses, I think, right? How many national disasters are we
Hold
gonna
on,
fit into one
FDR
episode?
is-
I told you my shit was too fire. All I needed was a black pencil.
The joke's just made for you.
I understand
Bird.
what it is. I understand what it is. I do like the smug on the guy's face. It's like a half smile. Like, fuck yeah. I like it. I'd like to see
You
Frankie.
did?
I thought it was a sack of bones at first. What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god.
Articuno.
It's like an energy blast. Jesus Christ. So it's
Oh,
like
that's who it is.
you don't even remember.
No, I still don't know who it is. I don't know who's his president is.
Okay.
It's not
Dude,
mine.
you are officially the fucking second grader in the group.
Go explain
No,
that.
hold on.
We
I
vote
don't remember
after.
who the fucking president. He has a funky nose. Oh wait,
Wait, Frankie.
Wait, he's bringing up the picture of the president, right? That guy? Nixon?
That's his son-in-law. He was on Mr. Nixon's son-in-law. Go back. Go back. Go back.
I'm trying to think of Nixon.
Where's Nixon? Which one's Nixon?
Yes, dude, like
You were on
obviously
his
the fucking
son-in-law.
person.
He could
You
be
were-
the shattered guy on the ground.
You were on his son-in-law.
Oh wait, shut up. Listen, let me. Okay, he has a dumb ass eyebrows. Can we explain this shit?
Dude, that, you could have done
Okay.
so much better.
That's why I drew the unibrow.
You could have done like the Watergate scandal.
Okay, I had a
What the
picture.
peace
When I
signs?
looked at, it was a picture of him pointing at shit. Here's the point. He's
What's
like,
the point?
His fucking arm. And
That's an arm.
It's just as
Is that a
detailed
dick
as
at the bottom with the balls?
So no, it's like a baby pin. It's like a clothespin.
He's like, it's a sperm. The only reason I drew a dick, I'm not for this.
Oh, it is a dick.
Alright? Nixon.
just made
Link
one.
Nixon with sperm X. Sperm XXX.
Wait, where are the X's?
It's sperm
So you have an owl and a sperm whale.
It's not an owl. It's
What the fuck? Is that supposed to be a person?
It's
Really?
Nixon. Yeah.
Nixon.
Why is the hair like that?
It's his eyebrows.
He's got the.
But what are the bottom eyebrows in? There's two sets of eyebrows?
No, it's not. That's just his hair. It links in with his eyebrows.
His eyebrows go over his hair.
His eyebrows are so fucking strong.
Is it
links
supposed to
in
be a
with
bird?
his fucking hairline.
So how come the hair is below his eyebrows?
Does anyone else see
no,
a
it's
bird?
not. That's the hair. This is the eyebrows. You got that golden blue eyes.
Oh, he's not a bird?
Golden
That's not
blue.
a bird?
That's not a bird. That's a
So he has such strong ocean blue eyes that he's sperm.
I don't know how I got
blue.
fourth.
What's
This
the
is
brown? What's the brown
Yeah,
on
what's the
there?
brown?
What's the brown?
This is second place, y'all.
I fucking know, fool.
Hey, third
Give
place.
me a napkin.
Alright, voters vote. Michael, start off. Because you're a piece of shit, you want to vote him. Go ahead.
Well, his made sense. You could have done like what?
sense? Go.
How do you not know Nixon? You're acting like you don't know Nixon.
Go back to my.
You're a fucking pro history. You fucking major in history. Everyone's a dumbass.
It was like Vietnam War. He was the one.
He was Vietnam War. Nixon was Vietnam War.
And he did
It
one.
was.
Okay, keep going.
I win.
Oh, dude. Dumbass shit. That's stick figures, motherfucker. Vietnam was Japan. You know your shit, right? Vietnam was Japan.
Vietnam's in Japan.
Dude, if you ask Trump, it's the same place.
We've said so many absurdities in this episode.
Is it Vietnam in Japan?
No! Absolutely not.
Hey, go ahead, Honda. Fucking kamikaze Honda.
Oh yeah,
Go.
it's from Japan. He's dropping a bomb on some.
in Japan. Keep them up. Go ahead, keep talking.
Frankie, point blank fool, you draw like a first grader. I couldn't
Yeah,
understand
'cause
I couldn't understand what it was.
I straight up thought it was a bird.
I don't know why you went with the bird attitude on it. I don't know. Jacob is the winner in my book.
If these slits were a tiny bit shifted down or up, you just couldn't see it all.
They had to be perfectly lined up with your eyes. It measured. Those are like the worst invention ever, maybe.
I want to hear. Okay, they fucking both won, Jacob. Whatever. Jacob won. I wanna
He
hear
said,
the tiebreaker
those are like the
say.
worst invention ever, maybe.
Hey, what would
And
the
we
tiebreaker
agreed with
say?
him.
Yeah.
What would the
We're like, that's
tiebreaker say?
groundbreaking,
All right.
They voted Jacob. Whatever. I don't care. Jacob won.
What was my vote? You just want more salt in the wound?
I just want Jacob won or died win. I want one vote or not. I don't care if he won.
I would have went with Jacob. Yours is
What?
incoherent. Yours
What do
make
you
actually
mean?
no
Can we-
sense.
Dude, he put three.
The fact that he
fucking
actually got
each.
that is cracking me up.
I win. I win. Hey, this is fucking.
Frankie
look
looked at mine, he's pressing the button. Frankie looked at mine,
Hey, Austin, what would you have thought for the sperm whale?
You drew.
It's coming out of his mouth.
You can't even tell it's a
He's
whale.
catching a sperm whale. It's going back.
It just
to his
looks
dick.
like fucking little blue dots around a fucking blob with an owl.
It's sperm going into a sperm whale.
What?
No shit.
Yeah, that one won the cake.
Tell me what you would have. Hey, go ahead,
Obvious.
fourth place. You
That's why
fucking
I
dumbass.
almost didn't want to put the sperm whale on there because it was like too much of like an easy.
I didn't even get fourth place. I got third,
You got
dumbass.
fourth.
I got
Michael
third. Because everyone felt bad for you because they thought your drawings were retarded.
My first drawing's the best drawing ever. I beat dumbass with his dumbass deer. Trump holding a fucking deer.
That
See,
ear though.
I should have.
That ear though.
That ear? Clearly, it's not the best
Clearly,
drawing.
it's a fucking hairy ass deer.
See, you don't let anyone finish.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
Don't
matter.
let anyone finish.
It's got hair in its ear.
Alright.
That's detail. Frankie's got hair on his dick. That's detail.
Jacob,
Dude.
get up, shake his hand.
You're not. You don't want to know why
You shake Michael's hand?
I did.
I did.
Like
Yeah,
twice.
they did. We shook hands. Oh, now you did. That I fucking asked.
It's the first thing I did. I saw the drawing. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
okay.
he goes, yeah, I'm Michael. I'm gonna fucking shake his hand. It's the first thing I do. I
Frankie.
fucking
Respect
Michael
the man.
Austin.
All right, now I got a question.
No, I didn't
I got a
actually.
question. I got a real question for all of
Watch all
us.
the whole tape. You can say
A real question for all of us.
Retarded
I got a question for all of us. Frankie, you're involved too.
This video is gonna be the hardest video Travis.
No, it
ever
won't
made.
because I beat Michael no matter
I
what.
know it
Because
won't.
you say stupid retarded.
This has
drawing.
nothing to do with
Frankie,
that.
I have
You
a question.
quoted
Just
stupid
post it on public
retarded
free time.
drawing.
I have a
Okay.
question.
Listen,
Doesn't
Frankie,
matter.
you're involved too. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Out of every drawing here, this is everyone. Whose
Michael
drawing
sucks.
was the best?
Oh, Michael's ear.
No, I mean, whose
That's
drawing
great.
total,
It's
Not even the whole picture.
Yeah.
You can go back to it.
total was
Go
the
ahead,
best?
go back to it. Go to the drawing so you can have fourth place and lose.
I know. I'm sad about it.
Last place. Last place. There you go. Last place. So last place.
a good photo.
Yay!
It's good.
It's great. I'd hang it on my fridge.
First place.
It's not funny at all. It's a deer and Donald Trump. Good job. And SNL did that. SNL did this. And then he took a picture from Google.
Just had Trump.
So there you go. Deer and SNL. Fun. That's fun. That's last place. So good stuff. We had last place. And
Why
then-
is that SNL? I don't get it.
That's Donald Trump is all SNL right now. So
You may have been in the final, but the best players got knocked out early.
Drawing
I'm gonna
report.
say this with a humble
Okay.
heart. I'm gonna say this
Go
with a
ahead.
humble heart. Austin's 9/11 drawing, if
Funny.
it were in the final, it would have beat my drawing.
That's
Ba-dum,
funny.
ba-dum, ba-dum, the big prize.
That's
boy.
it.
Big prize, boy!
You're still talking about that.
I don't know, man.
Frankie, that's your fucking drawing, fool.
Yeah, ask about it. Awesome. Hey, fourth place. How's that feel?
I'm not in fourth.
Oh, you're third. Oh, that's great.
You took
fool.
fucking. Go to his next one. That's your
Hey,
second picture.
Second, silver versus fucking
Oh
bronze.
my
How's that feel?
god. You draw like a
Silver
first
versus rounds. How's that feel? How's third or fourth feel? What did you get? Third or fourth?
Not fourth.
No. Oh, third. Oh, third. I got fucking second.
You got fourth. Yeah, you got fucking bullshit. That's an owl.
Hey,
That's
if you
sperm
say
whale.
he's
That's
the
your
best and I
sperm whale.
beat him, that means I beat you by a
Trash.
long shot.
Trash.
Oh.
Jacob, how does it feel to be
Oh.
first? Congrats to you getting second.
Thanks,
Okay,
bud.
are we gonna do a bonus round? Okay, let's just explain
Jared,
that.
You want to step down right here?
Frankie,
Hey, you're
sit
2
down.
inches
I just
below me no matter
congrats
what.
him.
Frankie,
No, he
sit
didn't.
down.
It was a
Sit down and don't
sarcastic
talk.
congrats.
Frankie,
It
sit
doesn't
down.
matter.
Frankie, sit down.
I'm
Lance, come
gonna
here.
do a thing.
You guys are trying. No, now I don't care if I lost.
good.
Jacob won. Jacob won. No.
How fire is that ear right
It's
there?
not. It doesn't matter. I fucking won. I won.
You didn't win shit.
I won second place. You fucking lost. It
Because
doesn't
everyone
matter.
felt bad for you because they thought you were retarded.
I felt bad. You're a fucking #1 poppy. You suck dick.
Stop! It doesn't fucking matter.
This is what it does.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, the game's over. Move, Austin.
No, I
The
want-
game is over right now.
Ask Lance.
Jacob won.
I got second. I don't care.
I know. What do you
Why
want?
I want credit for second. They're trying to discredit me for second.
I'm not.
Sure,
we're not.
you deserve it.
congratulated you.
Okay,
No, you
deserve it.
didn't.
I said,
Hello, Lance.
congratulations on second.
Yeah, but you gave me a bug. That's fucking sucks.
If you ain't first,
No, it doesn't. You fucking suck worse than me. Hey, if you don't got a 6-pack, you got a 4-pack. If you got a 4-pack, you're a fucking fatty. Let's fucking see this shit right now.
This is Jake's.
Jake's? What is this? Versus.
First of all, we probably have to do this episode again another time because
There's
we
zero chance that's
have a
happening.
terrible performance.
This was fucked.
However,
Just explain to me what this is.
the things were a president and
A state animal. We'll say animal.
okay, do not interrupt me. A president and a state animal, and you have to fuse the president and the state animal in a funny drawing. So with mine, I had Thomas Jefferson and a brook trout. So for this one, I decided to put an SF helmet on the brook trout to represent Ahmad Brooks.
Does the dick take away from the picture?
Nope, no interruption. Go ahead and explain. Go ahead and explain. No.
Yeah, it does. It does. You can literally say my drawing is the worst one in the competition after. Just let me say what I was thinking. It's Ahmad Brooks Trout, who was a black guy, and Thomas Jefferson fucked black people.
It's fire! It's fire! All you had to do was draw a man with a big nose jizzing on fish.
Oh, what the fuck is that? A tall man with
A tall man?
That's a
It's
big
an owl!
You got that out of it.
I feel like he's saying how many licks does it take to get that fucking Tootsie Pop?
And this is
A tall man with a big nose with sperm coming out of it. Durr. That's not what that fucking is.
Alright,
That's
Jake,
not a
open
tall
your...
man with a big nose with sperm
Frankie.
coming out of it. Anyway, I got second. They got fucking third and fourth.
You're
They
right.
could
Good
shut
job,
the fuck up.
Frankie. I'm really proud of you.
Thanks.
You
Thank
can
you.
tell us it a lot.
I fucking earned that. I earned third and fourth place.
Clearly.
Thank you. Go
Both
ahead
of
and
them.
Have third place or fourth place. I don't care what you guys got. I got silver. You guys got bronze or nothing.
Go ahead, sit down, Frank.
Anyway, Frank's got it. I'm
What
trying
did
to
you
help
cut
you with
it?
evolutions
Okay.
right here. You got the evolution right there. It goes fucking Jake, Os, Trav, and then it goes Frank.
That's not
Mike,
even in order.
Lance. Yeah, it does. It's a
Alright.
fucking tenacity, man.
Tenacity.
Yeah, we go. This is look at this. These
Jake,
are the
Austin's more tenacious
We
than
You
you.
know
got-
what? I challenge Frankie to a duel.
No, no. It goes first
I literally
evolution.
just want to fight Frankie.
It goes. Don't even. Okay, go ahead. It goes. Fucking Austin. Oh wait, Austin and Jake went first, but it doesn't matter.
You're blocking the camera.
It goes.
You're
Jake is.
grabbing the microphone.
Jake is the first evolution. Jake was first evolution. Then it goes Oz. Then it goes Trav. That's Team Jake.
What are
Oz
you on
Trav.
right now? I'm so lost.
Trav.
I
Listen.
am
listen.
in awe.
It goes. So we're going evolutions like Pokemon. All right. We got 2 starters, not 3. 2 starters. It goes. Jake is the first evolution. Oz is the
I
second.
think you would be the first because you're the shortest.
That's funny. You're the fucking fattest, so you'd be the first.
Exactly. At least
Anyway,
I never
not
had
the
to.
fattest.
At least I never
matter.
had to take
You're
words
being
in my
annoying.
life. What do you mean?
I'm not making fun of you. I'm being
You just
friends.
told me fat. How is that not?
You just told me the shortest first,
You obviously
dumbass.
told me this fucking evolution of a Pokemon, the smallest one.
I'm definitely.
No, I didn't. I said Jake was first, so you're not the smallest one. I'm making a joke. Take a joke, dude. Poppy number one with your dumbass hat.
Frankie, quit being such a fucking faggot, bro. You're being an idiot. You've been hostile this whole fucking time.
Yeah, me. I'm being competitive and
You
fun.
have,
You're
bro.
annoying
Chill
as
out.
fuck, Oss.
Or what? What? What's up, Frankie?
Alright, dude.
You
What's
want to
up?
talk shit? What's up, motherfucker?
God.
You want to talk shit? Bitch! Let's fucking go then, motherfucker! I swear to God, I'll fucking ruin
Austin! A bunch of shit just happened. I don't even know if we're gonna even use this episode anymore.
this out.
Hey, Jacob won though, somehow. It's just whatever, who fucking cares? Here's the prize. Oh, you gotta open it actually.
No, but check this out.
Oh, it's a little shoulder guy.
Yeah, it's a shoulder guy.
All right,
I'm like
Jake.
a Borak.
I've been waiting.
We're just
patiently
trying to
for
get this shit over with, dude. Here's your prize. It's more just me getting rid of something I didn't want anymore.
You can put this next to my pig guy.
The most American movie, some might say, ever made.
Rambo?
No.
Tom Hardy.
Here's about 500 copies of Mad Max poster.
Tom Hardy's British, but he's
Are
still
you
American
serious?
as fuck. I'm gonna pull out the whole stack so you guys get the idea.
Look at that fucking stack.
Dude, it takes muscles to hold his stack. I'm not even joking. This is heavy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna spread this fucking just juiced up love all over Escalon.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Lady with the black forehead stuff.
In theaters now.
That's what we're all about.
We were just on a Fury Road right now, you could say. Just got off the Fury Road. We're on the fucking
This is heavy as fuck.
recovery road.
That's a fuckload of tree right there.
It's wasted. Just in the garbage.
You can literally invent a workout out of this.